Yo, it's Marcus from Western back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about Rarity and COD Mobile and just some of the things I've kind of gone through over the life cycle of the game and how they work. Rare items, rare skins, rare frames, rare and anything really. So that's kind of what we're talking about, and like the value of that, right? The value of any of those items to people. So like not necessarily if they have like a numbered cash value to them, but like how people look at them and things of that nature. One of the things that made me think of this was I was using the Arctic 50 Glacier skin, which some of you guys might remember. And somebody said something about it and like, hey, it's a rare skin. And I was like, yeah, you know, a lot of things in the game aren't rare anymore. They re-released a lot of the cool stuff. So, you know, they don't have that same value. They're not rare. You could just bought them when they came back out. So I think, you know, not everybody has that kind of outlook on rare items. Like I love like having all these old things that nobody else really had back then or have now. So it's just that's just kind of how I look at it. You know, I had offers for my account because I had the season frame about a year after the game came out. So having the season 1 frame was super rare. People wanted it, so they'd offer me several $100s to buy my account, which is a lot of money. You know what I mean? Several $100s just for really a frame, because I didn't have a whole lot on my account. I just bought the battle passes for the first few seasons, some of the draws because they were so expensive I couldn't afford to buy an entire draw. That would be ridiculous. And I think just the way people look at the game, you know, as the value of some of these older items depreciated, right? Do people still want to buy a season 1 account or an account with a pre-season 2 frame or season 2 frame? Like, do those still hold value? Would people even be willing to sell those? Because a lot of people who play back then, it's got more of like a sentimental value at that point, right? Like you just like having the season 2 frame or the pre-season 2 frame or the season 1 frame. So I was just kind of thinking about like what the value of some of these old items are in COD Mobile at this point in time. And even you can look back at like gun skins. That's one of the big things I like to look back at, because a lot of people care about like these OG old school gun skins that were super rare or still are super rare. Like the BY-15 Red Action is still the most rare gun skin in the game, right? For a long time, the most rare gun skin in the game was also the DLQ Red Action. And everybody wanted it, right? DLQ, best sniper in the game. Everybody loves the DLQ. And having a super rare skin with the best sniper in the game, people would love that. Like everybody wanted it, right? So they re-released it to everybody, and then nobody cared anymore, right? I haven't seen that thing in I don't even know how long. I have seen it recently because the bots have the DLQ Red Action skin. That's what's happened. So nobody cares anymore. Nobody even really remembers the whole community fuss that was going on after they re-released the DLQ Red Action for everybody to just buy for like, I don't know, 1200 CP. Crazy what they did with that. I remember like YouTubers were making like outrage videos, like Ferg and all these other people, and there was just like an uproar because it was rare, and that's what gave it value. Because let's be honest, the DLQ Red Action is not a very good looking skin. It just looks like a solid red block on top of a black gun, and that's really it. Like that's kind of all it is. There's a red block on top of the scope, red block on top of the barrel, red block on the bottom of the barrel, and that's about it. Like it ain't pretty. I mean, the whole appeal to it was that it was rare. So I kind of wanted to like exercise why Rarity kind of matters to me, what other people's thoughts on like rare items in the game and how they feel about like what they're good for and things of that nature. Also wanted to talk about rare character skins, right? I believe the Elite PMC from season 1 for like 800 CP in the store is still the most rare skin in the game because they haven't released it, and it's just kind of, it's probably never coming back, right? So it's like that's still the most rare skin in the game. Nobody really knows what it is because it just looks like a black operator skin with a gas mask. It's not really like super flashy or anything like that, but it's rare and people would notice it because you'll see people make videos like top 5 most rare skins in COD Mobile, and that'll be at the top because it's the most rare skin. Nobody's got it. Also things like the battery sting is also a super rare skin in the game because they re-released the Dia de los Muertos Outrider skin, and now everybody could go buy that. I went back and bought that, right? Because it's way more affordable. It wasn't super expensive before then. And the battery sting, they didn't do that with. So that still has like that value to it. Like, hey, you spent like, I don't know, $500 to get this skin back then. It was way overpriced. But people still bought them, right? So they were super rare back then. And now, here we are. do they still have that value? Do people still care about them? So that was just kind of something I wanted to touch on as a topic and kind of address with the community, people that watch my videos, what your thoughts are on like rare items. Do you still like have a way that you look at them, like season 1 frames when you see them, Arctic 50 glaciers when you see them? What's another OG skin? Star Camo AK-117, Color Burst AK-117, the Pinstripes Type 25, the AK-47 Red Action, like all these old guns that haven't really come back, or they've just kind of like copied. Now they got the DRH Red Action. You know what I mean? So what the community opinion is on these types of things and how people look at them. Just kind of wanted to talk about that in this video. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. It's been your boy Marcus Morsini. I'm out of here. Peace.